I'm Jeremy from Chaos Orb Card Shop, and I wanted to document what it's like starting up an online store today. I launched my business in December 2025 to sell some Magic cards on TCG Player, primarily with a few odds and ends on the side, like Pokemon cards, older D&D products, and Warhammer. This isn't my full-time job, but more of a side hustle at this point. I do have a background in retail, and I wanted to use those skills to bring in some money on the side, selling products I'm very familiar with. Thought about jumping into this game for a while and eventually decided to take the plunge. Figured, why not? Just after 4 months of business, I have learned a lot about this type of business that I didn't get to experience when I was an employee of a retail chain. I don't have a parent corporation funding me and giving me that support network that comes with a larger retailer. I don't get to pocket any of the money I make if I want to keep this store operational. My biggest expense is shipping. I've had to get a better understanding of how my costs for that eat into my profits. Failure to understand this led me selling a few card orders at no profit, which was incredibly frustrating. I don't I won't go into details on what I do now because I'll mention some content creators later that have some excellent views on how to cheaply and efficiently process and ship orders. Right now, I'm 100% online, and I think this is the amount of risk I'm willing to take for now as I build up the brand and learn how to operate. I may set up pop up stores for events in the future in the Puget Sound area. That's something I'm taking steps toward right now because I can have face to face interactions with the community I'm supporting, which is nice. I like the idea of networking with other sellers and meeting my customers. Apart from my TCG player store, which is just the basic account, I don't do the volumes of sales to justify upgrading. I have a Wix online store. The purpose of the Wix store is to sell items that I can't sell in TCG players, such as open product, customized product, and so on. Um, I wish I had done my homework on Wix before I committed to paying for the service because it's not an ideal platform for someone looking to maintain tight margins while also selling products all over the United States. Uh, TCG Player on eBay will factor in sales tax for wherever your buyer resides. They will remit that tax on your behalf, so you don't have to worry about it later. Meanwhile, Wix needs an add-on service for accurate sales tax addition to each order within the US. I couldn't justify paying the hundreds of dollars upfront to set this up when I'm not even sure the website will break even a year from now. Um, Something positive that I like about Wix is the ease of setting up the site. Building websites is a weakness of mine, and the system had a lot of automation in that setup process. Just a quick mention, I do some business on eBay, but it's just a drop in the bucket compared to the amount of sales on TCG Player. Uh, to get the store running, I relied on a large chunk of my personal card collection to populate my inventory, and then I will occasionally purchase a bulk collection on eBay to replace the cards I'm selling. I have tried to secure collections on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, but I've experienced way too much flakiness on those platforms to treat them seriously. Um, some other channels that I watch, like RNG Gaming, Pokepaster, and TCG Vitamins, to give a shout out to some great content creators in this field, also recommend doing business in bulk. At first, I thought I wasn't going to get much business unless I was selling those high value cards, but that's not the case. Most of my sales are from bulk. I rarely sell any sealed product, and I sometimes sell a card that's above $5. I don't have a distributor since I don't have a physical location. I've tried. This is one of the realities of trying to prop up an online store at least in the US. Distributors can barely support the brick and mortar shops sometimes. I need to rely on wholesalers of sealed product to carry any at all, which cuts into the profit margin since they sell it a little bit under MSRP, but not at cost. Right now, the state of the business is steady, and I hope when my business is 1 year old, I will be able to post another video with positive outcomes. As far as this channel goes, I haven't decided yet what I want this channel to be. There are plenty of content creators who've been doing this longer than me, making great videos. I might cover a variety of things in the future, but I did want to make sure to take a periodic snapshot of how things are going while it's still fresh in my head as lessons learned for other people looking to get into this business. Anyways, thank you and stay tuned.